Hello, hello, hello. Alright, let's get some things straight here. Let me go ahead and dispense with this. For now, we don't need that. We've got darkness, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my, is that all we need? Just darkness? No, no, no. We need a lot more than that. We need light, we need hope, we need love, we need each other. Ladies and gentlemen, we are being destroyed from the inside out. Ladies and gentlemen, relatives in humanity, however you identify, make no mistake, you have noticed what is going on. If you are stressed beyond belief, if you think it's time to be depressed, if you think it's time to do something about the problems that we all know we share, about the government that has been bought by the oligopoly that wants to stand its boots on our necks. We are pitted against one another by blue and red religions, by ideologies that most of us don't know nearly half as well as we claim to. We don't know these ideologies well enough to be speaking them so vehemently and so violently. We are truly afraid to see our ideals meet the ideals of our polarized opposites. We're ignorant by design. We don't want to do the work. We'd rather be comfortable because that's the animal we are. And that's exactly what we are, is an animal. And animals can be exploited. We're all being exploited. Chances are, if you're listening to this, you're gonna have to work 40, 60, 70 years of your fucking life. How far behind are we in terms of automation? And what are we gonna do with the automation when we secure it? Are we gonna secure digital dignity, or are we going to let all of the workers of this past age decline with our American empire, decline with the livable conditions of the earth? What is it going to be for us? That is the question. To be or not to be. And we choose not to be, don't we? We choose to be zombified rather than vivified. We choose to deify con people, our fellow chimp analogs, our fellow animals. We don't know which way's up. What can I say about it? What can I say about it that could do a thing? Not a word. But to realize that we are at step 0, that we have oceans of propaganda to swim through. My brothers and sisters, my relatives in humanity. We live immersed completely in propaganda. Every major news article that you read, every mainstream media outcry, every pundit's screed, every commercial. Think about the commercial. Think about how stupid they know we are. It's not about thinking it. They know. You vary the load time of the notification symbol because that's how you exploit dopamine. Minor changes in expectation. Minor violations of expectation. The maybe factor. How many people responded? That's the thing you wanted to know. Engagement-based ranking. We know, we have definitive proof from the engineers who designed the algorithms that we are so in tune with, that engagement-based ranking as it is promotes genocide, anorexia, political violence, deaths of despair, addiction, somnolence, somnambulance, and death without death. Philosophical zombies, that's us. There are some workers who are doing something about their own working conditions. There are some stories of unionization. Don't let it be lost on you that the United States used to be 30% unionized or more and is now 6% unionized at best. Don't let it be lost on you that workers can't negotiate for pay and better conditions and for benefits. Don't let it be lost on you that we're trying to burden people with their debts so that they are forced into undignified labor. Don't let it be lost on you that nothing is being done to stop private equity from buying up as many houses as they can to restrict supply, and from restricting the lumber supply from getting into circulation, and restricting timber from being cut down to make for more lumber so that it's more difficult to build more houses, so as also to restrict supply, while demand is at an all-time high. There are more houses than homeless in this wealthiest nation on earth. More and more of us know that. More and more of us know that the world generates food enough for 10 billion people. We're approaching 8 billion. And in the land of the debt slave, we eat way too much. 40% of us are obese. Then we throw away the same amount, and then we brazenly say, there isn't enough for the rest of the world. Even though it was the low and middle income country's bread basket that furnished forth our fucking table. We lie about everything. And that is one of the basics of being a human. We lie. You don't know what reality is. You monkey. You fucking monkey, you don't know. It's waves and bullshit. Have you looked into the pursuit of the unified theory? Have you looked into field theory? Waves and particles. We only see 400 nanometers worth of light of the entire electromagnetic spectrum. We don't see most of it. We don't interact with most of it. What do we think we know when we don't have hydrogen totally figured out yet? What do we think we know? What do we think we know that's all that great and important? Even the things that we have empirically found, we refuse to bring society to the standard that our knowledge has demanded. But it all depends on what our goals are. What are our goals? Is the goal healthcare? No, it's profit. Is the goal education? No, it's profit. Is the goal rehabilitation? No, it is profit. Is the goal to feed people healthy food to enable them to live their most powerful, enriched, fulfilling life? No, the goal is profit. When the goal is profit everywhere, you see what happens. Society becomes sick, and it starts to unravel. It starts to die. Because people get fat, it gets harder to control and regulate impulses when your focus and your ability to restrain impulse is also a commodity, bought and sold by Twitter, by Metaverse Facebook, by Fuckerberg. Okay? You should sit on this shit. Joe fucking Brandon isn't taking us anywhere out of this. The Democrats are Republicans in disguise. Okay? Get with the program. It's time to get serious about this. Relatives in humanity. We've got a dying earth on our hands. These capitalists can't even keep their economy running. Internal contradictions everywhere. They can keep profits funneling into their pockets what should be the rightful claim of the workers, of the people, goes to the billionaire class, to the owner class, goes to multinational corporations who are making record profits while we scream about inflation. Yeah, they've adjusted their costs to more than account for inflation. They are openly bilking us. Their own data shows us that their profits are not commensurate with the claims of inflation that we are in the midst in, because we are awash with propaganda. They know that we are so awash with propaganda, our own comfort, our own ignorance, our own bliss, our own toxic optimism and positivity, that we will not look at their data and draw these conclusions. We are not a data-driven species. We are not a statistically minded ape, for the most part. Certainly not in aggregate. No, we'd rather go by what we heard our neighbor say, or our fucking uncle. What the fuck? Pieces of goddamn shit. Anecdote. That is the preferred mode of human reasoning. Anecdote. Oh, I was told a story. Oh, I'd like to tell a story. Oh, we're such amazing storytellers, humanity. Oh, the humanity. Fuck me. Are we gonna do something about this, ladies and gentlemen? Relatives in humanity? Or are we all going to watch it burn together? You know, it's not just the scientists. The scientists are watching it go down in 8K. They're watching in high resolution. They know what's going on. It's time for civil disobedience. It's time to break the rules that are made to be broken. Otherwise, we're going to be in a world of hurt. And we're already in for a world of hurt, and that world of hurt is already here. We can deny and deny and deny. But our problems will come for us, I promise. Don't take it from me, take it from Mother Nature herself. Death is coming, but it doesn't have to come as soon, it doesn't have to come in as ugly a fashion. It doesn't have to constitute the loss of fertility of all humanity, to micro and nanoplastics and PFOS and PFAS and benzene, toluene, ethylbenzene, and xylene, to dichloroethane, to polybrominated biphenyl. We don't have to do it this way. But the monopoly on violence is with our enemies. There is no one coming to save us. We have been abandoned at every institutional level. The sooner we realize that, the sooner we realize that all of us working class modern serfs of techno-feudalism are in this together, that we're the same family. Let me clarify this. Your family isn't always out for your benefit. Sometimes your family's out to fucking kill you. But we're a family, damn it. All of life is on a single family tree, you ignorant fuck. If you think that you are special, that you are not an animal, that you are somehow separate from the rest of life, you are a piece of goddamn fucking shit. Stop it right now. Put yourself together. Get with the fucking program. We're all a family.